Are we live? I'm trying to think if I see anybody that got mail. Because I can't believe the mail ain't come yet. Ain't no reason for that, man. It's 5 o'clock. Anyway, y'all, welcome to the show. We should be in the house doing the show, but we out here waiting on the mail lady. I don't understand why somebody's scared for us to get packages, but this ridiculous. Hey, Dave and Steve, what's up? I'm sitting outside waiting for these packages. Look at my HEPA filters hanging out my KN95 mask. That's right. You know I'm double down. We got 4 layers. All right, Steve, I got you. We are sitting out here waiting on the daggone USPS. I kid you not. The top of the hill on the next block is the mail. Is the mail office. Why does it take us till 5 o'clock to get our mail? There's got to be something wrong. Why does it take till 5 o'clock for us to get mail? It's going on 6 o'clock. What did I order? I ordered a game controller for the PC. It's a USB one, so I can play my video games. You know, I like my old Sega, PlayStation 1. I like to play my old games. I ordered that. I ordered a self-defense weapon that's supposed to go on the scooter, and I ordered a mount, and I ordered 2 mounts to hold the phone, which I'm holding in my hand. I rigged up my own one when we went to the market yesterday, but I ordered 2 mounts, one from Amazon and one for eBay, and I have neither. You know how crazy that is? The chat will be on half an hour after the mail comes. Now, I found out the video is up, and I showed it last night. I talked to the mail carrier on Saturday, and it was the wrong one. She said that she was helping the other mail carrier out, and that she had 1 package of mine, right? But they missing 4 items from Amazon, and now one from eBay. So we missing 5 items. We missing 2 phone mounts for the scooter handlebars. We missing a remote control. We missing a self-defense weapon. What else did we get? We missing the phone case for the new phone that's in the house. And we waiting on one more thing. I can't remember what it is. That's a damn shame. I can't remember what the other thing is. But ain't none of them got here. Let me go take a look real quick. Hold on. Now you do a refresh. Now we just sitting out here waiting. Like I said, I wanted to come out here earlier. I'm glad I didn't. Because I'd have felt real stupid sitting out here. I talked to the people that we ordered the webcam from. They talking about it's going to take till June 10th. I laid them out. I said, look, I applied for American, not Chinese, not Korean, not Taiwanese. Those are the times for overseas shipping. I don't know. I play the old games. You might not enjoy it. I don't like the new stuff. I said, why do I have to wait? When I put in U.S. only, that means it's going to come from California, Oregon, Washington, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Kansas City. Those are the shippers. The eBay shippers that I deal with come from that region. Now, I could have ordered something from China. I could have got one of them fake Chinese 4K webcams. You know good well it ain't 4K. Would it be better than them regular ones they call 1080? Because knowing the Chinese, the 1080 is probably 480, and the 720 is probably 360. How y'all done? You know, when you order from China, they send you what they want to send you. So this ain't coming till June 10th to the 20th. That sound like China. So I looked at they ain't had no problem, you know, using the computer to set up a shipping label. And all that means is they applied for a shipping label. Ain't mean that they ain't sent it. They haven't given it to the post office, but they get their money. So they ain't had no problem getting their money. Why the heck they didn't go to the post office? They got their money at 1:50 in the morning, 1:50 a.m. in the morning. So why the next morning they didn't go and ship it? So I told them, I said, look, don't send me no email talking about it's going to take you a while to ship something from Washington State. Bull crap. It don't take no daggone 20 days to ship nothing from Washington State. You made me look stupid in front of my people. Send my stuff as soon as you can. They gonna send me a letter talking about it's gonna take us a while. I said you shouldn't have lied. What you lie for? I typed in USA only. Now the post office said the shipping label was in Washington State. It don't take 20 days for something to get here from Washington State. I'm not gonna buy it. And they said they was gonna ship it, and I just checked, and they still ain't shipped it. So now I'm mad. I tried to save money, but I tried to get something fast from an American seller, and as usual, we getting screwed. That's all we do is get screwed. No matter what move we make, we get screwed. So I'm going to get. Right now, I'm in the auction for a Logitech. Now I can go to the Logitech website and get it for $50. What they talking about, it can take 3 to 4 weeks to ship. So I found an auction. Right now it's at $32. I bid 50, the same price that the Logitech white. Oh, the new PC is excellent. We using a base of 3840 by 2160, and then the output is 2560 by 1440. Hey, do you know what the new update? They won't let me change the rate. I want to make the output 3840 by 2162, but they won't let me change it. The new update from OBS, I can't change it. That webcam ain't gonna be no 4K. I ain't that stupid. No, it ain't. I use a cell phone. The same phone we live streaming on right now. I use it to run a live stream. Same phone we on right now. The other one in the house connected to the computer. I can use either one. I got Verizon and I got Metro by T-Mobile. We on the Metro by T-Mobile right now. I bought a signal booster. I just said Metro PCS by T-Mobile and visible through Verizon. So we got two different phone companies. So if one system go down, we use the other one. I don't use a mobile hotspot, but actually visible is unlimited hotspot. This phone, I got both of them for the $40 plan. But this phone doesn't give you hotspot. But I got an app that can make it do hotspot if I need to. I use USB tethering for this one. And that's the problem with using the action cam as the webcam. Because they both use USB. And the webcams, the action cams, even though they are 4K, and it's a great picture, it knocks off the tethering. So then it stops the show. So what good is having the 4K picture, and all it is my face, if it keep knocking the show off? So right now we're using our old, it's an old 1080p that we got in 2018. And like I say, I'm desperately trying to get us one. Yeah, USB tethering. Oh man, you don't know. When it comes to broke man technology, you talking to the king. Almost anything that them rich white boys can do, I can do it in some kind of broke form. Whatever they can do, I can do. Yeah, well, if you're not streaming in 4K, it don't matter. If the people are not watching you in 4K, it don't matter. I just like to stream high because nobody else is doing it. But now I'm focusing on doing the show more and stop worrying about having the high-tech stuff. I was going to get a new microphone, but I found some videos online, and I'm using the voice meter and what's the other thing called? It's made by the same company. It's called VU Virtual Cable. And it's really improved the sound of the microphone. If you're doing 60 frames per second You might as well go ahead and do 4K. People are going to have a harder time with that frame rate. People are going to have a harder time playing that frame rate than they are playing 2K or 4K. If you do 720 at 60 frames per second, you might as well do 2K at 30. If you're going to do 1080 at 60 frames a second, you might as well do 4K at 30. Because those double the frames is just as much pressure on the PC as doing a higher resolution at the lower frame rate. I can tell you that, hey, how you doing there? Waiting on this daggone mail, lady.
It takes forever. It's already on 6, right?
I'm missing 5 packages.
Oh, wow.
But get this, Saturday, I met the lady right there, and she said, I don't have nothing for you.
You looking for USPS?
Yeah, so I went to the market.
They was about here yesterday.
Yesterday?
They came and delivered packages yesterday.
They deliver anything in?
They ain't come here, but they was down there, and they was up there.
I don't know what the heck they doing. But she said she was helping the regular lady out because the lady had overtime. And she said, well, I got packages for up here. And then she went and looked and she said, yeah, I got one for you here. But that's not what I was looking for, right? So I went on and went to the market. I come back, check the mailbox, nothing. Look around, nothing. Go in the house and start live streaming. I get a text saying an attempt was made at 7:35 p.m. I met the lady right there at 6:05. So who the heck came back at 7:35? But I ran out here like a dummy, and there was nothing there.
I don't know.
And now I'm sitting here all day.
It's going to be all day because it's going on 6 o'clock right?
Well, why? The post office is right there. They should do us first. I could get on a scooter and be at the post office in 6 minutes. That thing only goes 4 miles per hour. But they take them all day. I don't know what's going on. Unless they go to the far end and say, let's work back. I wouldn't want to work like that. I would want to go all out and have a nice ride back to recover. Because you might get back to the job and they might say, hey, we need you to do this. You arrested. Driving back. If you work back, you still tired. You ain't caught your energy yet. Especially when the last house was probably the house at the top of the hill before you go in. Then they say you gotta go back up and like, damn, I get the rest. I don't understand that.
I don't understand either.
Crazy. Now I gotta sit out here and look stupid. Well, the good news is I could be in the house streaming, I could be outside streaming, there ain't no difference. Now they said the mail comes later each day. Yes, it does. Ridiculous. You say your webcam does 4K 30 frames. Well, like I said, if they really don't have 4K TV, really don't make much of a difference. I just do it because nobody else do it. That's why I stream so high. Not to mention I'm doing it with a cell phone, so that really makes it special. So nobody can't say they're doing what I'm doing. Well, y'all, since we sitting outside, and I got the videos, I sent some of y'all the links. The case is really wide open now. The 911 calls that Travis McMichael made on February 11th when he says that he saw Ahmaud Arbery in the house. The 911 operator twice has documented that he told her that he was reaching in his pants like he had a gun. So when you say, why did they carry guns to go confront him, that's why. So the prosecutor got to deal with that. Then the owner who says he doesn't know the McMichaels, the owner who said he ain't got nothing to do with it, he didn't call them. He don't know them. A police officer, the same officer that came on the 11th and talked with Travis McMichael when he said he saw Aubrey in the house and he went and got his daddy when he acted like he had a gun, and the daddy came back with his gun and they ran into the neighbor. I'll get to the neighbor in a minute. The neighbor who offered the owner, our houses are adjacent. You have a problem, you text me the video, I'll go check it out. When the father and son come back to the house, after the individual that was in the house scared off the son, he come back with his daddy, and his daddy got his gun. Now, the neighbor got a text from the owner saying somebody in the house. He come with a gun. The young man gets away. Travis waits and talks to the police and gives him a report. So we got the 911 call from Travis, and we got the police report. But get this. The police officer that responded to the report, Officer Rush, the police officer that responded to the report that Travis made on the 11th, he texted the owner and said, the next time somebody in the house, don't call us, don't call the police. You got a police on your block, you got Greg McMichael. Contact him. That's the same person. That's the same person that took the reports from Travis McMichael on the 11th. That same officer told the owner of the house, you get any more videos of some house, don't call us. Call Travis McMichael. So, if you are the prosecutor, how are you going to handle that? I'm listening. I'm listening. So when you want to call them vigilantes, the own police department is giving them permission to be vigilantes. They telling people, call Greg McMichael, he on your block, what you bothering us for? Call him. So when you say, what right does he have? They'll be out there doing anything. The police department is telling the residents, go see McMichael. How are you going to deal with that? If you're the prosecutor, how are you going to work with that? How are you going to work with that? If you're the prosecutor, how are you going to work with that? I'm asking you. You trying to say that he had no business being out there. It was none of his business. We know that a gun, 357, was stolen out of Travis's car. Could you say that they was trying to get revenge because they believed that Ahmed stole the gun? from out Travis's truck. But you got the own police department saying, don't call us, call the McMichaels. So how can you say then they got no right to be out there? If the police is telling the residents to call the McMichaels, how can you say he ain't got no business being out there? So I'm asking y'all, since we can't do it in the house, we gotta do it out here. If you the prosecutor, how do you deal with that? How do you say they had no business pulling that man over? When the police are telling the people, call the McMichaels. Call them. You can call me anytime. Any reason or rhyme, just call. How you deal with the fact that somebody was in the house? The owner said there was only one other time. But Mr. Miguel, I keep calling him Miguel. His name was, he got a Spanish name. I keep forgetting it. Diego's something. This guy has the yard next to the empty house. He has a relationship with the owner. He has permission to go over there and check out the house. The owner. Yeah, I showed it the other day now. It's a text message from Officer Rush. The same officer that responded to Travis's call on the 11th. When you got, the owner got the text that somebody was in the house. He sent the footage to the neighbor. The neighbor said he grabbed his gun. He heading out. Travis had already seen the guy. Said the guy acted like he had a gun and ran in the house. So Travis went and got his daddy. And they came back and they ran right into the neighbor, who was alerted by the owner. Now, the young man got away. But here's the point. The family say that's not him in the other videos. But this guy says that is Ahmed all the way back to October. They got 4 or 5 videos of somebody being in the house the owner has never made. Thought that was the mail. The owner has never made a charge. But they say they got videos, how you doing, of a young black male breaking into that same place since October. That they have a neighborhood watch site for the neighborhood. The videos are up there. Everybody in the neighborhood know to be on alert. But the owner didn't call none of them in. It's on Facebook and it's on that neighborhood watch. It's on both. So when he said that he seen them on the videos are up on the neighborhood watch site and they up on the Facebook page. So now, you the prosecutor, you're trying to get him online saying, how can he see it? The neighbor that the owner gave permission to go check out his house, the neighbor who texts him when somebody comes to the house, he says, the young man is lying dead in the street. It's the same man that's in the videos. The family say he's not in the videos. the man who seen the footage firsthand says the man laying in the street. He said since the 11th he hadn't seen that young man till he came outside and saw him laying in the street dead. How are you gonna deal with that if you're the prosecutor? How are you gonna deal with it? How are you gonna deal with it? Your best bet is to say that they were setting a trap. But they got cause to be there. They think it's the same young man they believe he might be armed. It doesn't matter why he in there, he ain't got no in there. But y'all was saying they had no right to be there. The police is telling the neighbors, don't call us. Call McMichael. So according to the police, he got every right to stop somebody. That's why he was not arrested. It's some corruption in that police department. And they had 3 officers arrested earlier this year for narcotics. We gonna look at that. I found the video on that. Naya says she don't understand what I'm saying. The people are saying, what right did the McMichaels have to stop him? They got the right of the police department to stop him. Because they telling people, don't call us. You got an ex-police officer on the block. Don't bother us. Call him. He right there. So why don't he have the right to stop somebody? All the neighbors know to be on the lookout for a young black male. Because it's on the social media. It's on the Facebook page, and it's on their home neighborhood watch page that they got. The videos are there of young black male going in there looking around. Wherever they getting water, wherever they doing. He ain't got a minute being there. So the McMichaels see him going down the block. They go, hey, he got away the first time. In their minds, he ain't getting away this time. So I see the mindset. When the jury hears that, are they going to convict? That's what I'm asking y'all. Now, I sent you the links. If you want to put them in the chat, and everybody can go watch them and know what we're talking about. Because I can't show them. Because I'm sitting out here. I'm sitting out here waiting on the daggone mail. I'm sitting out here waiting on the daggone mail. I can't do it. If you check your Hangouts now, I sent you the links. Is Liz here? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me find out where Liz is. Yeah, see, now you're not checking her hangout. I'm back. I just went and hit Liz up. I keep asking you to get hangouts, Naya. Every time we go live, I hit you up. Anytime I find some good links, I drop them there. Download the hangouts. You was already here, so I didn't hit you up that I was live. I didn't hit up Liz neither. So that's why she's not here. She'll be along. And like I said, those links are from Court TV. So they got the experts talking about it. Now what you could say is that they were setting him up. They saw him run down the street, even though we see the neighbor run down the street to him. I think that neighbor was running down there to warn him. But they say they saw him running down the street. They grabbed their gun and got in the street. But they're going to be able to say, we thought it was the same person breaking in the house. We thought it was the same person that stole our gun. We thought it was the same person. So if you are the defense attorney, I'd be hammering that home. Uh-oh. So let me know, y'all. What is y'all? What do y'all think? Hey, Liz. I was telling you that I was live. I didn't see you in the chat. So I went and hit you up. I was asking you, can you post the links that I gave you in the hangout, because I'm outside, I can't post them. Still out here waiting for the mail, so I can't post them. The people act like they don't believe me. And I can't show them because we still out here waiting on the daggone mail. It's ridiculous. I was explaining to everybody. That that night on the 11th, it did happen. And I was explaining that the owner of the house that said he don't know the McMichaels and don't deal with them that the same police officer that responded on the 11th, Officer Rush, that same police that responded on the 11th, he texted the owner of the house that Aubrey was in and told him, the next time your motion detector camera pick up somebody in the house, don't call us, call George McMichael. That same officer that told the owner, don't call us no more. You got a police officer on the block. Call him, he right there. That's the same officer that spoke to Travis, the son. The exact same officer on the 11th. He texted the owner and told him, and gave the owner his number. Gave the owner his name and number. And told him, the next time you see activity, don't bother us. Call George McMichael. So when you say, why did he think that he had the authority to stop Aubrey, the police is telling the neighbors, don't call us, call George, he right there. What more authority you need? If I'm the defense counselor, they walking. If I'm the family, I'm going to sue the police department and the prosecuting officers, both of them. I'm not even going to bother with trying to lock them up. I'm going to go ahead and get the money. Because this case is falling apart. It's falling apart. No, they had no right to shoot him. But you can make a reason for them being there. You can see that thought process. And if you can see that, you see doubt. And if you see doubt, you cannot commit. You must acquit. If you have doubt, you cannot commit. You must acquit. If you got any hesitation, you gotta let them walk. I don't have a law degree, but I can walk in there and argue this case and have them walk out. I ain't got no law degree, but I can go in there and argue this case. And we haven't even got to the fact that Aubrey attacked the men. They didn't attack him. Oh, man. I have a field day in that courtroom. And I'm just a YouTuber. I have a field day in that courtroom. I can set the scenario. That man is the keeper of the neighborhood. The big brother. Everybody look up to him. Now, if I'm the prosecutor, I'm going to try and say, you mad because somebody took your gun, and it was Travis's gun that got took. So let's imagine this. It's Travis's gun that got took. Travis is the one that saw him in the house on the 11th. On the 23rd, they see Travis run down the street? I would say maybe they wanted revenge because they believe he the one that took the gun. Maybe they wanted revenge because he got away from them on the 11th. But Ahmed runs to them. Ahmed goes after Travis. So was that really Ahmed on the 11th and he remembered Travis? I don't care if you got that gun or not. I'm tired of you, boy. I'm gonna put these hands on you. I don't know. But this is the kind of doubt that I can raise. This is the kind of doubt that I can raise. Because if that was him, he knows. I'm tired of you, man. Every time I turn around, you in my face. That's why I waited almost 2 weeks to come back. So I wouldn't have to see you. And here you are right here in my face with a daggone gun. Now, I'm not trying to change nothing around. I'm just giving you every angle. I'll give you every angle. Uh-oh, did I get up big? If I did, good. Auction. Yeah, the driver. I'm looking at it from if I'm either on the defense counsel or the prosecutor side, I gave you angles for both. Well, why is he running? What he done? Let's go stop him and find out. Since I'm the police of this neighborhood, I need to go find out what's going on. That's what I would say if I was the defense. Now, I gave you a side for the prosecutor. I gave you a side for the defense. I gave you two different motives, two different angles. And we haven't even got to the fact that Ahmad runs up and runs around the truck and runs at Travis, who's backing up. We ain't even got that far yet. We haven't even got that far yet. We trying to establish, because everybody keeps saying that they ain't had no right. They had no right to stop him. If the police department is passing the buck of their work off and telling people to call George McMichael, why doesn't he have the right to stop people? Because a lot of people are saying they had no right to stop him. So if the owner saw somebody in the house and the police said the car's George and Michael to handle it, then he out there handling it. If I'm on the defense team, they doing what they supposed to be doing. What's the problem? You don't understand what I'm saying? What's the problem? Let McMichael handle it. Well, McMichael did handle it. He's there on the scene. He did handle his business. Now, if the boy had ran from them and they shot him, open and shut case. If he'd have stopped and talked to them and they had a nice conversation, and then they shot him for no reason, open and shut case. The fact that they were trying to hold him for the police who showed up a minute or two later, that's also in favor of the McMichaels. I'm just giving you the breakdown with no emotion, just the facts that's coming out. I'm putting them together and in order. And I'm trying to show a realistic human pattern of what might have happened. What was going through Ahmed's mind when he kept jogging at them instead of turning off? When he went around the truck, but then decided to dart back. What was said to him dart back? Somebody got a gun and called me the N-word and I'm running away. I'm going to keep running. I ain't got no gun. You allow me to run away. You allow me to run up to the truck. If you was going to shoot me, you would have shot me. That's the first thing they teach you. You got a gun in your hand, you better use it. You let somebody come up and take it from you, you deserve what you get. Well, he tried to take it from him. That's when the shots rang out. Until then, there was nothing. So I'm looking at it, if I'm on the jury and I'm watching this, and they telling me this, and I'm playing it in my head, and does this make sense? And does that make sense? Is this adding up? Now the prosecutor, the second one, not the woman, but the second prosecutor it went to, he saw the video. And he looked at Ahmad charge Travis. And he said they acted responsibly. And I wouldn't prosecute it. And he said it in the letter. So if he said that, what make you think the people on the jury ain't gonna say that when they hear all this other information? Now, that might not have been Ahmad on the 11th. The McMichaels went to find out was that Ahmad. He didn't get him a chance. Because he went into action. Hey, how y'all doing today? Pretty good. He didn't get him a chance. He didn't get him a chance at all. He went right into the vines. This is what makes this case so hard. It will be an easy thing for you to say, well, they made a mistake. They thought he was the same guy. They overreacted. They started it. But Ahmaud finished it. That's the problem. Let's give Ahmaud the benefit of the doubt. Say it was mistaken identity. Say that he ain't the same person that was there. Say he's not the same person that was there. Who went into the house? Ahmaud. Who went into the house? Who didn't stop and talk to him? Who tried to take the gun? Ahmaud. Now you can't say they ain't have a reason to be there. When the police are saying, go see George McMichael. So obviously they giving him police powers even though he's retired. They've given him police powers. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hey, don't. They gave him police powers. When they telling the residents of that community, don't call us. Think don't want to go on now. Call George and Michael. Let them handle it. So now you can't say that they ain't got no reason to pull them up. You can't say that no more. You cannot say that anymore. They gave him the permission. The police did. They gave him the permission. Let me fix this mask here. You're too high in the air, sir. Come down a little bit. There you go. I just wanted to pop in a pouch. If I can get a minute. I don't know where the mail is. Goddamn it, I'll be an old man. I might as well go in there and get me some daggone pillowcase and some sheets and a blanket. Might as well come out here and make me a bed. You got people riding around the block like that. So I don't know what's going on. Well, you on the curb, sweetie? Don't nobody have any comments? Nobody want to take issue with what I said? No, yeah, everybody has the right to do a citizen's arrest. Especially when the police say, don't call us, call George McMichael. But George McMichael didn't shoot Ahmaud. It was the son. Now, if I was the prosecutor, I'd be bringing home the fact that McMichael thought, that Travis thought that he stole the gun. And that's why he was going. said vigilante justice is illegal. If I'm the defense attorney and I can prove that a police officer said, don't call us no more, call George McMichael. That's passing off my police powers to him. George McMichael didn't jump off the truck and chase Aubrey up the street when he started to run. They didn't shoot him when they drove by him. They didn't shoot him while he was running up to him. Where is the vigilantism at? If they believe that he stole Travis's gun, and Travis says that he was acting like he had a gun, and he knows somebody stole his gun, if I see you running down the street and I think you got my gun, why am I going to come chase you without no gun? Somebody talk to me. Anybody, talk to me. Talk to me. If I think that you took my gun and you act like you got the gun when I see you on the 11th, now it's the 23rd and you running down my street. I don't know what you ran from, but I suspect you got my gun. So if I'm going to try and stop you and find out what's going on and hold you up till the police get there, why would I not grab a gun of my own? Why would I not grab a gun of my own? Travis McMichael said that on the 11th, the young man who he believed to be Ahmaud Arbery acted like he had a gun. We know that in January, a gun was stolen out of Travis's truck. We know this. If Travis thinks that the same guy that been breaking into the place is the same guy that stole his gun, he's acting like he had a gun when he confronted him. Why wouldn't in his mind, not your mind, why wouldn't in his mind, would he not think that Aubrey had a gun? I'm taking you inside the mind of the trigger man. If I think you stole my gun, and then I saw you on the 11th, and I look at you like, what you doing on that property? And you look at me and you put your hand like you're going for a gun. In my mind, I'm thinking, hey, this might be the guy that stole my gun. He might shoot me with my own gun. So he go get his daddy. And they come back with guns. And they run into the neighbor. He's coming to check out the same situation. All of them are armed. But the guy gets away. Now it's the 23rd.
You put another color top on.
Hey, ladies.
Hello.
Now it's the 23rd. Now I see you running down the block. What are you running from?
You get the filters?
Oh, I didn't bring them out. Yeah, I get you. Still waiting on the daggone mail lady. Like on track.
You worse than my mother. Because every day she waiting for a package from
It
Amazon.
ain't every day. They haven't delivered 5 packages now.
Damn. What I'm
No, I had 2 coming and 2 coming in 1. I'm still waiting.
You be having every other day. You be out here waiting for package.
I sat there and talked to the mail lady. It was a heavy set girl. I got it on film. I talked to her right there at the corner. She said she was getting overtime hours from our mail lady. And she said she gave me, and she did have 1 package for me.
That was good.
Right? And she said, there's nothing else here. I said, it's got to be. Because you didn't deliver some on Thursday, and it's Saturday, so I know you got 4.
Well, maybe they ain't put it up there.
No, this is what happened. I went to the market. I rode up to the market. I came back and checked the mail. Nothing. Went in the house.
Oh, yeah, you sent me the text. You said and somebody came at 7:30.
And somebody else came at 7:30. It was undeliverable. So I know it wasn't our mail lady because she would know to give it to you.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm out here waiting. I don't want no excuses today.
Ain't no mail coming yet, though.
I know, I'm waiting.
That mail ain't even come yet.
So they should have 5 packs. I shouldn't even be able to carry them all. Liz said, reaching into your pockets does not mean you have a gun. If somebody pull up on you and you someplace you ain't supposed to be, you reaching in your pocket, let me know and give me that look. I would say, hey, this guy might have a gun on. But you still missing the point though, Liz. It was a gun stolen from his truck. In his mind, the guy might have had that gun. This is why this case got so many legs, Naya. But you trying to say they had no reason to stop him. I'm giving you the reason in their head. Or why? You said they don't have no police powers. But the police are telling neighbors, don't call us, call him. That's transferring police power. You understand what I'm saying? Officer Rash transferred his police power to George McMichael. When you tell somebody, don't call us, call McMichael, you are transferring the responsibility. You passing the buck. I can tap that up real quick. The other recording we saw at night. People look different at night than they do during the day. Now you can say that all black people look the same or all Chinese people look the same. They saw him at night. But the question is, I got part of the thing on my face. The question is, now we had time to really look at that footage and examine it. And that's what we're doing. We talking about full life in action. We talking, not we can sit there and look at it again and again and again. This is somebody running by you. Hey, that's him right there. Well, let's go look. Remember now, he said he acted like he had a gun, so we gotta get some weapons. All right, we'll grab a shotgun and come on. Let's go. They didn't call the owner and say, text us the footage. Remember, the owner said he hadn't seen it until afterwards. So they was going on their memory that they saw somebody in the dark. There ain't no lights there. That's my point, Naya. They saw him in poor lighting the first time. This is the first time that he in the bright light. He looked different. But they gonna say all they wanted to do was talk. There go UPS. I wish they would have used UPS. They gonna say all they wanted to do was go be sure. That's all what they gonna say. So the question becomes, how you doing, bro? Why did he go for the gun? If Michael was on the phone with 911, why did he panic and go for the gun? If they were going to lynch you, they wouldn't be calling 911. If they were going to lynch you, they wouldn't be on the phone with the 911 operator saying, get here. So what amped up Ahmed to try to get the gun from George Michael? This is what I keep asking, and nobody don't want to touch it. What amped up Ahmed to try to get that gun? Something amped him up. What amped him up to make him go for the gun? If all he did was walk on to a construction site, why are they going to kill him for walking on a construction site? If they were going to kill him, they could have killed him before he got up to the truck. They didn't need to wait for him to shoot him. See, this is when what you're saying get knocked down. If they wanted to kill him, they could have just killed him. If they wanted to just kill him, they could have just killed him. Put him in the back of the pickup, threw him in the river, bury him, done whatever. Why are they on the phone with the police? I ain't never heard of a lynch mob be on the phone with the police. If they wanted to lynch him, why didn't they just lynch him? I'm sitting outside in this chair right now. If somebody drove by, shot me, jumped out the truck, threw my body in the back of the truck, and took off, maybe somebody called the police. Maybe somebody wouldn't. But when they got here, there wouldn't be nothing to find. I'm saying to you, if that's not Ahmad and he didn't do anything, why is he so afraid of being stopped? Why didn't he find out what's going on? Why did he turn to violence? He's in a lose-lose situation. If I'm sitting right here and I see a white mob turn the corner and somebody say, there he is, there's that fat MF, get him. I got a choice to make. Can I make it to my door? Can I make it to my door, or do I find out what's going on? I'm just giving you an example. If I'm sitting right here, let me turn the camera around, and I see a mob turn the corner right there, and somebody say, there he is right there. I got the choice. Find out what they want, or try to make it to the house and get my junk. I got a choice. But for me to run at them, knowing I'm outnumbered, something else is going on. That doesn't make any sense. Why am I going to bum rush them up? I'm either going to find out what they want, or I'm going to try and make it to the house to get my joint. It's going to be one or the other. I'm not going to sit there and just run at them. That'd be stupid. So you got somebody up in the truck, somebody down on the ground. You don't jump up in the truck and throw him out and then jump out the other side and then deal with Travis. You ignore the guy in the truck that's on the phone because you worried about the son that's on the other side of the truck. The son that's backing up from you. So what was Ahmad doing for him to make that decision? It's a rash decision. You say we're not privy to the audio, but I'm giving you examples. So if you were out there jogging, Naya, and you see two people in a pickup truck waiting for you down the road, and one of them is standing by the driver's side door and got a gun in his hand, you're going to jog up to the truck. Most places I've been, when somebody pull a gun out, everybody run the other direction. I ain't never seen nobody run at the gunman and chase him around the track. We trying to get into the mind of the juror. You know, y'all told me last year when we had all them school shootings, and I kept saying, why did the people get under the desk instead of picking up something and throwing it at or trying to jump them? And y'all said, I'm not doing that. But this man didn't jump on the ground. He didn't hide under the truck. He went and ran at the shooter, at the person with the gun. Which goes against everything that y'all was saying in the chat last year. Totally goes against everything y'all said. And then when he came out, that when the man went in that Waffle House naked and was shooting everybody, it was one black man that jumped on him, and he wound up getting shot, but he saved about 20 lives. He only got shot in his hand, but he saved about 20 lives. Then I showed y'all that video. Y'all said I still wouldn't do it. But yet, you got Ahmed who did just that. Except it cost him his life. It cost him his life. The guy in the Waffle House was trying to save the other people in the Waffle House. What was Ahmad trying to save? Did he think he was going to jail for trespassing on that property? Was he willing to shoot the McMichaels to not go back to jail? These are the questions that's going to be going through the jury's head. And if it's a good defense attorney, I'm going to be beating these thoughts into their head. You said I'm comparing apples. No, I'm not. You got somebody armed, and you're going to try and disarm them. And y'all keep forgetting that the father is on the phone with 911. So, they take out the lynching thing. That kills it. Whatever idea you had about that, that kills it. But now you saying that Travis and Michael should let this guy take the gun from him and shoot him and the daddy. That's what you about to say. I'm waiting for it. That's what you get ready to say now. It is not a different situation. It's about the advantage. The person with the gun has the advantage. If I take the gun from you, you don't have the advantage no more. Where's your advantage at? If I take the gun from you, you don't have an advantage. I don't know if you're going to shoot my daddy. I don't know if you're going to shoot me. But I'm supposed to let you take my advantage away and hope that you don't kill me. That's going to be the next argument. But if they were going to lynch him, why wouldn't they just do it? Why let him come put his hand on the gun? Why are you backing up? If I'm coming to kill you, I'm not going to be backing up while I'm doing it. I'm coming to kill you. That's why I said that's not adding up. What you trying to say is not adding up. If I'm a racist and I'm part of the KKK, I'm just going to do it. Put the body in the back of the pickup, ride up to the compound, call the meeting and say, look what I did today, y'all. I got me one. I got a young one, too. But, like I said, the threat isn't there. Because the father is on the phone talking to the police, telling them to get there. If their intent was to kill him, then they would say, yeah.
See what I'm talking about? See? Oh, his side messed up. And the other one that cut his little pants up. What is in there?
And what?
And then that antifreeze tank right there.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking that was all black.
Yeah, it's an antifreeze tank. As long as it ain't hitting nothing, they good. They keep the engine cool. But yeah, I will cover that up though. And put something under it, but it's running. So as long as it's running, they gonna run it. You said the threat is aware. If he's backing up from a man, who feels threatened? He got the gun in his hand, but he backing up. I got a gun in my hand and you coming at me. I ain't backing up. I got the gun. If my intent was to shoot you, there you go. You wouldn't even got 2 steps. I'd have blown your head off. What you running at me for? I got a gun. Why are you running at me when I got a gun? I'm not chasing you. I ain't ran behind you. You went to go run off in the grass. I didn't follow you. But you want to turn around and try and take my gun. You darn right I should blow your head off. I should have every right to. What person in their right mind go for a person that got a gun that ain't chasing them? Because like you said, they pulled ahead of him and waited for him. Why they ain't shoot him when they drove by? Why they ain't shoot him on the way up? When he started to run in the grass, why they ain't shoot him? Why did Travis allow him to come all the way back, all the way around the truck, all the way around the side, and grab the gun? This is what the defense attorney is going to be telling the jury. And the jury is going to say, yeah, that makes sense. So obviously Travis didn't want to shoot him. He's beaten Travis. So if the man in the car was with them when he started beating Travis, why he didn't get out and shoot him? He putting his hands on the white man. We gotta stop this. Blah, 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 blah. since you want to put the third man in it, the man that's filming, when he saw him beating on the man, why he didn't go out there and do something? Why he didn't get out there and shoot him? He's videotaping it. He see Travis in trouble. Why didn't the other guy get out and shoot? If they so intent on lynching somebody. Now he said, I'm assuming the jury is part. No, I'm doing everything. I'm covering every angle. From the defense to the prosecution to the jurors to the emotional people out there rioting. I cover all the angles. All I do is ask the hard questions. That's what a journalist does. I ask the hard questions. Not the popular ones, not the one that's going to get me views, not the one that's going to get me donations. I ask the hard-hitting questions nobody else asks. When I preach sermons, I don't make no sappy sermons to make you feel good. I tell you what I see is the truth. You can go anywhere and hear what somebody wants you to hear. Well, you know, you didn't have to say it like that. Well, that's the way it's written. Oh, Lord, we down to 15%. I'm going to have to go grab the power bank, y'all. This don't make no sense. Hold on, y'all. Let me run in here and grab the power bank. Phone get ready to die. Or I can just switch phones. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get the power bank. Do it to the grab the power bank. Let's give me a chance to go to the bathroom and get something to drink. Hey, girl. Come on, you ain't got time to play around. Hey, hang that mask right there. the whole thing. Shit. Come on. Disconnect that. And we're going to switch them. This thing ain't even fully charged. That's crazy. All right, give me a sip of soda. Let's get out of here. I'm out of breath. All right, Dave, we'll go back outside. At least we're getting plenty of fresh air through these filters. Raining? Alrighty, y'all, I'm back. The mail still ain't here? Man, it's going on 8 o'clock. Okay, woo. Okay. Alright, I'm back. Honey, I got the power bank. Let me plug it up before we go dead here. Honey. We were down to 9%. So, hold on. Ain't nobody around me. Let me get some breath here. Let me fix this filter. The filter, I was right in the house. I should have, doggone it. Of course, I think about it now. Now I think about it. I'm outside. Now I think about it. I don't know why I didn't think about it while I was in the house. All right. Now, I'll give you the same example I gave you earlier. And I'll finish it. If I'm and the mob turn, let me turn the camera around. And the mob turns that corner, right? And somebody say, there he go right there, right? I got a decision. Do I sit here and wait and see if they talking about me? Because they could be talking about the lady over there, the people on the porch over there, the people sitting down there. They could be talking about somebody else. But I know I did something wrong, and that's why I'm going to go charge them. Unless I know they coming for me, for sure. Now, if they ride past me and wait for me, they'll let me know I got a shot. Because if they really wanted to lynch him, they would stop in the middle of the road and jump out and lynch him. They would ride by and shoot him. Why they got to go pull up down the road and wait for him? That's like torture. You got somebody running up, knowing that you waiting on them. That's like going to the death chamber. You got to walk that hallway. I already told y'all I ain't going to walk it. We're going to be fighting. Me and the SWAT team are going to be fighting. I'm going to be placed unconscious in that daggone chamber chair when they tie me down. Whether it's the death chair or the gas chamber, I'm going to be knocked unconscious. I'm going out fighting. The minute they open up that daggone door and try to pull me out, the fight's on. I'm going down anyway. What I got to lose? I can go out like a chump or go out like a man. He don't have the same option. He don't have the same situation. Okay? He don't know if he gonna die. Unless he know he did something wrong, he don't know they waiting for him. So he know he did something wrong. He knows that he did something wrong. He don't want to wait on the police to get there. He wanted to get away. Now somebody argue that. I'm listening. Amar wasn't trying to wait for no police. Even if he had got the gun, even if he had got it from Travis, and he had shot both of them.
Hold up. Let me think of one. Oh, that annoying girl.
What could he do? The police were not even minutes away.
Go say hi to your girl.
How was he gonna make it out that white neighborhood carrying a shotgun?
Braylon.
With two white men laid out in the street. How was he gonna make it? How was he gonna make it out the neighborhood? He was gonna kill two people. I know the power bank is on. Why is it not It is on. It's fully charged too. This cord might not be no good. This is the cord that was with the Oh, it's at 10%. I'm reading the wrong thing. Okay. I don't know why this truck won't come, man. I'm ready to go. Look at that. We were out here for an hour and 46 minutes. I wanted to come out here earlier. I'm mad at myself, but now I'm not mad. I thought I had missed him. I thought that I had missed him. But see, That house right there got mail. That house right there got mail. I thought I had missed them. What kind of mail service come this late? Somebody outbid me. Somebody outbid me, y'all. Somebody really outbid me. I don't believe it. Let me see. There's gotta be a mail truck up there somewhere. It's ridiculous, man. That ain't the mail truck. Now it says that staff infected. Hmm. 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 There go the UPS truck again. It's in my face. But we don't need UPS. But I sure them. That's the second UPS truck I haven't seen, but I can't find. Hmm. I can't catch my breath. I just can't. Hmm. 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 Hold on a second, y'all. I can't catch my breath. Oh, Lord, it and tore. Whoops. Hmm. 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 I don't understand how the battery getting low and I got it on the power bank. How you doing, bro? What the hell?
this laid, that's new. And then you see that orange piping, that's called conduit. That was just done. Yeah, that's your neighbor. Basically, your neighbor called in for an appointment, and they had an underground schedule. And their technician today messed your cable up. Well, everybody is underground. You know, then you wouldn't have been messed up. Well, let me break it down from start to finish as to what happened. When I left your house, your service was working fine, right? Right? All right. So your neighbor called into Comcast just like you did, but they had a failed appointment, and the technician they scheduled an underground to be done. When that underground was ran, a new appointment for them was scheduled, which was today. So when they came and they hooked up their cables, they realized that that line was bad.
Hold on, y'all. I'm still here.
So they used your cable instead of using that. And they plugged and they switched the cable and knocked your service out. That orange line wasn't there when I installed your cable. That's exactly what happened. If that show me it again. The over there by your splitter. Give me a nice broad blue. Okay, now go to your right.
I think this power bank dying, yo.
Now go to your left.
Still no sign of the mail truck.
Yep, and that's see that's your neighbors. That's your neighbor. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. They just messed up. I wouldn't even worry about talking to your neighbor. Just let them figure it out. But keep an eye on that because that's your line. That black line is your line. No, it's irrelevant. We're just going to worry about your cable. And like I said, let them figure that out. But keep an eye on that. If your services go out again, come out and look at this to make sure that you fix it. What you do is you call Comcast and you tell them that I came, and then a couple days later, you notice your services went out. So you call the technician and he walk you through and he did like, well, pretty much long story short, just tell them that your service went out. You call the technician and you notice that there's an orange line that wasn't there at the completion of your install that was hooked up to your line, and you're and you know tell them to believe that the last technician who was working on your next door neighbor may have pulled your line. Tell them that. That's not your problem, and that's not my problem. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Tell them, yup, your service is working just fine, and that he needs to call Comcast because whoever came out and serviced his cable they did it wrong. Whoever ran his line, that line is messed up. No problem. You too.
Sir. You work for Comcast? I don't care about cable, but I care about the internet. And want to know do you do hookups?
Like I pay for my cable. I pay for my internet. There's no more hookups.
Y'all got somebody in the building department that's getting on my nerves. Now I understand that last December I let it lapse, right? And I know I owed y'all about $50, right? They cut it off in January, right? I called back in March, and I saw y'all new because I was paying $100. I had the bundle, the 109, right?
Yeah.
So y'all came out with the new internet instead of the 300 megabit per second. It was like 60, and so it's only $39.99.
Yeah.
So I called back. I was chatting with somebody, a technician, and I said, look, I know I owe a balance because it was $50 in December, and they probably gonna stick on January. So I know I owe you $100, right? And he was like, nah, you don't owe nothing. I said, sir, I know I owe something because you just hooked me up and I got everything still the same. I got the same everything. Something ain't right. He said, no, you good, right? So then they said, we're gonna put it together, and they did. And I'm like, you gave me the same password and everything. Something ain't right. He said, no. So then it took him a week to actually make it work, right? So now we're a weekend. I still ain't got no service. So finally, I get service. Yay! Very next day, somebody from the billing department called and say, you owe something. You owe equipment charges, and I'm using the same equipment. But then we work out a deal. He says I owe 300 and something. So I said, well, look, I got 182 left on my disability. I'll give that to you. And then he said, well, okay, but you got to pay a certain amount on this date, a certain amount on that date. I said, I don't get my disability to the 3rd. So how can I pay you something? Well, he said, well, okay, well, it's got to be done in months because it's got to be done within 2 months. So I said, okay, I'll see what I can do, but I can't do nothing to the 3rd. So I had a service for about a week. Then it cuts off. And so I call and I ask. They tell me call the billing department. So I called the billing department and he said, so he said that I told you you had to pay something on the 29th. I'm like, sir, if I tell you I don't get paid to the 3rd, how the hell could I pay you something on the 29th? Well, that ain't my problem. I said, sir, you took $182 from me. I got service for a week, and I got a bill here already for $44. Something ain't right. Well, when you got the money, call me. Click. Seriously. So I don't know what's going on with that guy in the building department. No matter who I call, I always get took right to him. Can't remember his name, but I always get took right to him. And I want to know what's going on. Because I do miss the internet. I'm using this cell phone to run my YouTube lives with. When I used to do it in 4K streaming with y'all internet, I can only do it in 2K now with the phone.
Try to call customer service and try to get set up until you get all that squared away. Try to get set up with what's called internet.
They always send me to that same guy. He go, you again? I go, yeah. Well, like I said, you didn't make that payment on the 29th, so now you got to pay all of it, and it's going up now. Now it's almost 400 again. I said, I gave you 182. What do you mean? He like,
Try to call customer service and ask to be set up with internet essentials until you get all that squared away. Other than that, just pretty much giving that to anybody with this COVID-19 going on. So it's practically free. It's like $16, $17 a month.
all right. I call first thing in the morning. But yeah, they definitely, I don't know what's going on with that guy in the building department, but If I was him, if he's doing other people like that, I wouldn't be comfortable coming to work. I mean, on it. I'm on disability. I can't do nothing to him, but God know it. Some people crazy about their cable. Me, I don't care about cable because almost anything that you can watch on cable, I can find it online for free. So it's not a big deal. But God darn, don't sit there and take somebody's money because I talked to 4 different people because I told you it was a problem getting it working. And I kept asking them all the same thing. Don't I owe you something? Don't I owe you something? No, you don't. Don't I owe you something? How I got the same account number? I got the same equipment. No, you don't owe nothing. And like I said, when they finally got it on, the very next morning, that man called and left a message. I had to call him back. And I was like, can I help you? He said, yeah, you owe us $300. I said, I owe you $50. He said, no, you owe us $300. I take that back. He said, you owe $700. I said, 700. He said, yeah, you got our equipment. I said, yeah, I'm using it. Then he came back and said, well, you owe 300. They, Verizon only do broadband for us. This cell phone be broadband. You laughing? I'm dead serious. Broadband is only 500 gigabits up to 1 megabit. When I'm live streaming, I only need 5 megabit to live stream in 2K.
That internet essential is serving you real good.
Like I said, I don't care for the cable because I'm always live streaming. So, and like I said, when I want to see something, I can find it online for free. Like I watch the wrestling, the UFC, I watch all. It's sites online. You can watch that stuff for free. You don't fool to pay for that. I'll sit there and be live streaming and be like, I wonder what happened on the wrestling tonight. Then I'll get off and then I'll go watch it. But by that time, somebody put it up and took the commercials out. You can sit there and watch the Monday Night Raw, watch the AEW Dynamite, and I watch it with no commercials. I sit there and have the computer transmitting to the TV, and I sit there and I ain't even got to get up. Just start and go. So. But all right, I'm going to take your advice, though. I'm going to call tomorrow. See what I can get done. I wish this mail would come. Lord. But yeah, like I said, like I said, I miss it, but I don't miss it. I mean, $40 to them, $40 to the phone company, what's the difference? Hey, y'all, I'm still here. I was talking. No, the mail ain't came yet. Y'all believe that mess? I'm still sitting there. I guess you could say I'm outside getting some air instead of sitting in the house, but darn. I got air conditioning. I don't care about being in the house. I want some air. I can turn the air on. Shoot. Matter of fact, y'all saw last night with the changes I made to the microphone. I ain't had the air conditioning on, so you really. I got this phone on a power bank, and we went from 8% to 2%. Even with the power bank, I should have bought the other power bank. Now, see, I was going to ride down to the pharmacy, man. They had killed my plans. Why am I frozen? What the heck going on here? Why am I frozen? Now it's saying we down to 0%, but I got it on the power bank. Come on, man, with the bull crap. You cheating. How I'm down to 0% and I got it on the power bank? This cord must not be no good. That's probably what happened to the camera. You use it for the webcam. So we're going to go inside and get the other phone. This is why I keep two. That's why we got Visible and we got Metro PCS. I try to keep them separate. I don't understand. The power bank must not be no good. Y'all keep talking me out of buying another one. Or it's the cord. One of these ain't no good. But it says I got 3 bars.